What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Key, and I'm back today with another video. As you guys see in the title, we're gonna talk about blanks. We're gonna talk about drop one information for the brand, and we also gonna get into a little bit of the contract and the things that we see, and my take on the Kanye versus Adidas deal. So let's jump into this video and let's get it. Let's go. So, as you guys know, recently, Kanye and Adidas ended their 10-year partnership. It's supposed to have been over for 10 years. They ended their partnership with all of the controversy and the things that Kanye was saying and doing. So, take on that is, it's crazy because Adidas owns all the designs and Kanye owns the Yeezy naming and branding. But recently, Adidas put out a statement that they will be releasing sometime maybe next year all the designs, the new designs from the Yeezys, the colorways, but they will not use the Yeezy branding, which is kind of awkward, and to me it's kind of foul on Adidas' part because you're kind of proving Kanye right about what you guys were doing. But I don't know, because I wasn't really in those business meetings, but also Kanye did kind of sign the contract. So in the contract does state they will own all the, new designs, new colorways, even if he does not be there. I think that was kind of the deal. You got to look at it from both sides. I'm looking at it from the Adidas side right now, but I think if you look at that partnership, I think this was their plan, because you got to think about their competitor. Their competitor is Nike. Nike, and then Nike, they have the leagues, MLB, they have NFL and NBA, making those apparel, obviously making the uniforms, and also that apparel, that's a lot of money going into the Nike. And then Adidas, don't get me wrong, Adidas is a big company, and they do have, the people and the athletes also that are in those leagues, that are sponsoring Adidas, and even in soccer and FIFA, NHL and stuff like that as well. And even in the MLB, NFL, NBA. But streetwear wise and fashion wise, Adidas really wasn't talked about, because you still look at Nike. They had the Fear of God collaboration with Jerry Lorenzo. They also had a lot of stuff like the Union collab. They also even had, then it made it even worse on Adidas to kind of get into that market a little bit more and a little bit, at a high stake with Virgil Abloh. And obviously, Virgil dropped the 10, that collaboration with Nike. And then he also dropped, the Jordans, the Air Jordan ones, then he dropped the latest pair, which is the 2s right before he, his passings. And then he also dropped these, the lot 50s, 1 through 50. And that was big. Everyone wanted to collect 1 through 50, wanted to see. So that was a big market. And then for your competitor to be doing that, what Adidas had to be thinking, what could we do to kind of get into that lane? And then recently, also right before Virgil's passing, the Air Force One, Louis Vuitton, and Nike, that was crazy, man. That was a crazy collab. So Adidas had to do something. No one was really buying Adidas as far as fashion-wise. It probably were, the normal Adidas, but who was really doing that when you had these, the 10s, and so much more, especially with Virgil, being in that partnership with Nike and the things that he was doing with Nike. So Kanye was the perfect example. They brought Kanye in. Then you got Yeezys and Adidas, which, if you're not familiar with the story, Nike had Yeezy first, and that partnership, and he came to Adidas, and this was, if you know, the Red Octobers, those are still a hit. But then he bought these came later, but it was these, the 350s. These are kind of beat up, so don't mind me, but 350s, all other type of Yeezys. But that was a hit for Adidas. it took Adidas to that next level and also got that step in a direction of competing with their competitor and also bringing that audience that Adidas needed. And not only just that, they also, you know, collaborated with Jerry Lorenzo for Fear of God as well, if you guys are familiar with that. But I just think that that was the plan. They had to find a way to compete, and this was it. This was it. This was the #1 selling shoe. This helped both parties. It helped Kanye and it also helped Adidas. So it was a perfect, when it first started, it was a perfect relationship. At least, you know, and everybody's like, this is perfect. The Yeezys, great, selling out, doing their thing. And then, you know, this controversy, and then, you know, hearing about, you know, they're having this, that, and the third, dropping a similar style of shoe by Adidas that looked and resembled these Yeezyslides. Kind of was upset about that. Then obviously all the other stuff kind of ended this partnership. But with them saying and coming out and saying that we're still going to release a shoe by a person that we are saying is quote unquote anti-Semitic or whatever, you know, and to still use that is kind of, I think that's kind of a bummer. I think that's kind of, if you're going, me personally, if this guy is doing something that I'm not believing in or not okay with because it's hurting people or it's hurting people's feelings, I'm not going to use the designs, and nor I'm going to be associated with that person. That's just me. But Adidas are still going to use it, and I think that's going to be trash, you know. Even though it's not going to be the Yeezy branding, we didn't buy them for them being Adidas. We bought them because they were Yeezys. But like I said, it's going to be crazy. I don't know what's going to happen with Adidas. Definitely don't know what's going to happen with Kanye, because it's just crazy, because Kanye owns the Yeezy name and Adidas owns all those designs. So that's a little bit crazy. And I also find it crazy how he also was released from Gap. That's done. And also Balenciaga, which I don't think they even paid him anyway, but that's done. And I think it's just funny how Adidas and Balenciaga come together right after this and do a little collapse or a collection. I just think that's a little bit weird, or a little bit, I don't know, but I think somewhere in there, this had to happen for them to get rid of him. And I think this was the perfect opportunity. And that's all I really have to say on that. But enough of that. Let's get into my brand and the branding and the reason why we started this channel in the first place. So I'm excited to, you know, to have this first drop of the first collection, which will be coming up soon, especially, you know, 2023 is right around the corner. And also I'm gonna be dropping 3 styles. It's gonna be like 3 tees, 3 different styles. But I'm gonna show you all those in the video as well. I'm gonna show you pictures how those gonna look. But right now I'm also into perfect fabric. Feel they're gonna be heavyweight, they're gonna be oversized and like a boxy fit, if you guys are familiar with that. Those will be dropping on the site as well. And I'm gonna show you kind of the size in a second. I got a couple blanks that I got from the factory that will be, you know, kind of doing the production of those tees for you guys. And yeah, so let's hop into that. And also I've seen 2 other ones. They follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be ordering some blanks from there and actually uploading the video and sharing my thoughts on how those feel. I'm actually showing you all those on here as well for anyone who is thinking about starting up a brand and don't know where to get t-shirts. I'll show you those guys so you can look them up and kind of, you know, get your brand going and do your thing as well. Because you know, sharing is caring. You know, I'm gonna let you guys know. But find the blanks, find a good fabric. But everything will be cut and sew, so everything will be made from scratch, you know, for the brand. And yeah, let's get into it. So I'm gonna show y'all those real quick. Be right back in a second. All right, y'all, so I'm back and I'm about to show y'all, we about to get into the drop 1 info, and I'm gonna show y'all the blanks. And we also talk about some other blanks that I'm also gonna be ordering. This is another one, it's like a vintage washed tee, so you guys can see that. It also has, you know, the tag on it as well. Make that ever clear. Good. I'm gonna stop shaking. Yeah. You guys can see those. All right. Now, like I said before, the sizing will be oversized and it'll be like a boxy cut. So, and they're also gonna be like heavyweight material. So it's gonna be like a heavyweight. I'm also use like a single jersey fabric. So that's gonna feel real soft and real premium. And then it's also going to be like a double stitching for the durability to make it like durable and last, so your garments can last longer. And then I'm gonna show you guys also the 3 styles that I will be dropping. So I'm gonna get into that as well. But right now I'm gonna show y'all how the fitting looks. I wear size large, and this is, I'm able to still wear a size large in this, so I would say kind of slightly. You'll still be able to wear your original size, but if you want that oversized fit, I'll probably go up a size. All right, y'all, so we back. So this is one of, the blanks that I have from one of my factories. And as you guys can see, this is the oversized fit. This is actually a size large, my regular size. So as you guys can see, it'd be like that boxy fit as well too. This is like heavyweight, 100% cotton. As you can see, this is how it'll fit, like that. So this is kind of the look I'll be going for. This is actually the actual sizing as well. So it'll be oversized fit, as you guys can see. It's heavyweight. All right, y'all, so we back. So like I said, the sizing will be oversized, boxy cut, heavyweight, jersey fabric. It's gonna be like a really soft, really clean. And so it's gonna be 3 styles, it's gonna be 3 tees. Probably do like 2 colors each style. Depends on how I'm doing it, because like I said, I don't have a team right now, so I'm kind of not trying to put too much on me for this first collection, but I'm trying to make it to where I'm able to be able to handle it until I grow a team and get the brand, elevate the brand, and big enough to where I can do and bring in more things and get things shipped out to you guys. So I'm kind of just going real small, and then I'll just grow as I grow and as the brand grow. 2 places where they have like luxury blanks, like high-end quality. They are made in Europe and also Portugal. So that is a plus, because my brand is also is a high-end brand. So that's what I'll be doing. Yeah, sorry about that. I had a phone call and kind of messed up the video, but I'm back into it. But yeah, so like I said, I've seen like some blanks that I'll be ordering and kind of showing you guys how those feel on here, because I'm trying to get that high-end look, that high-end quality. So the fabric, like I said, I'll be using, I seen on there, it's jersey cotton. I'm gonna do it like a heavyweight, so it's gonna be like a heavyweight jersey. I'm also do like the double stitching around, everything, like the arms, the collar, the hem at the bottom, to give it that durable, make it more durable and last, over, so that garment life will last. So yeah, so that's what it's gonna kind of be. And then also adding the labels, I'm gonna do the print. I'm gonna do screen print on all those tees that I'll be dropping right now to start out. Start out small, and then actually I'll do a drop 2. I'll show you guys the drop 2 before I drop it. And also, you guys can stay with me on Instagram, so you guys can kind of keep up on the process. I'm also be dropping videos on here before I drop stuff too, and show you guys that I'm gonna get some samples made. Once we get the blanks out the way, and I get that fabric down to where and everything how I want it cut and sewed and things like that. When I get that down, I send it to the factory, and we're gonna start getting the samples. I'm gonna show you guys how the samples come out, and then yeah, we're gonna get that into production, and we're gonna put that on the site and get that out. So that's kind of the process I've been in. I know I haven't been dropping videos lately, but I've been going through a lot, with my family, kind of transition from a new place to from our old place to this new place, new vehicles, new job, stuff like that. But I'm back. I'm gonna be consistent this time, you guys. I'm gonna kind of, and this channel, I'm just gonna be talking about, like I talked about earlier, things that are going on in fashion, talk about the brand, and just even sneakers that drop, just my opinion on stuff as far as fashion wise, because that's what I love, and that's my passion, is fashion. So that's what kind of the channel is going to be about. This go around, I kind of rebranded it, reshifted it. Also, you guys, like I said, you guys are basically, this is me, the growth of my brand, the growth of me, but also, just to keep that consistency, I'll just, have my opinions on the latest things going on in fashion, like I was talking about earlier, the Kanye versus Adidas. And then, just talking about the new drops, whether, it's from Gucci, Nike, Adidas, Kanye, whatever, But that's what we're gonna be going to, you know, as well as, you know, new things that are going on with the brand. But I just kind of wanted to get back on here, show you guys, you know, where I'm at, what's going on. But I hope you like this video. I can't wait to jump into the next video to show you guys the rest of those blanks as well.